Howdy everyone, my name is Runic Griffin, and today we're going to be playing a game called The Legend of Grimrock. Now, I know games like Franbo aren't exactly for everyone, so I thought it would be a good idea to also bring in something to the table that very well could be. Now, this game is a throwback to dungeon crawlers. It's got hacking and slashing, it's got magic, puzzles, and secrets to be discovered. It's very much in the vein of Dungeons and Dragons, so it's a lot of fun. So without further ado, let us begin our journey. With regards to these types of games, I do like to play on easy. I am very much uh, a fan of exploration, of ambience, of just getting the whole feel of the game. And to get a good story, you kind of just need to put it on easy, otherwise you do have a little bit of a challenge, I suppose. We are going to be creating our own characters. Old school mode turns off auto mapping. We are going to keep auto mapping because I don't know about you guys, but I don't normally keep a pad of graph paper and pencil with me everywhere I go. So we're going to go ahead and move forward. With regards to this game, you do have 3 different classes that you can choose from. You have your frontline fighter, of course, your meat shield tank type character. Magic in this game works really differently than a lot of games that I have played in the past. I have played this game before. I'll explain that in a little bit because I will create a mage. Rogue, you can do 2 different types. You can do an upfront rogue, which you can do with assassination and daggers, or you can do your long-range rogue, which will have your missile weapons, so like bows, crossbows, or throwing weapons as well. So let's take a look at our first character here that we're going to go ahead and create. I kind of like having a frontline Minotaur, just because I see them as big, beefy creatures, which, that's a good name. Let's go ahead and name him Beef. He is going to be our fighter. Gonna up the dexterity because it allows quicker movement and maneuvers for accuracy. So this is going to be your accuracy stat. Strength, of course, deals damage. Carrying capacity. There is a lot of items that you do have to carry in this game, including food, torches, and of course items that you pick up along the way. So having a character that has a lot of strength is also a good idea. Willpower gets you energy points. Energy points are used to attack. They are used to especially do special attacks, which we will get to at some point in the future. So we'll up this a little bit. I think we'll go up to 18 with his strength. Now we only have 1 available skill point for him at the moment. And I think we're gonna put it in armor for now. Traits are just additional bonuses to your character. You usually get to start off with 2. For this fighter, I'm going to choose aggressive, which will give him some more attack power, and I think we'll also go with athletic, give him a bit more strength. So I'm going to go ahead and create 3 more characters, and I'll cut that part out because it is kind of a lengthy process, and we'll get to the game here shortly, okay folks? Alright everyone, we have finished creating our characters. We have Beef, our fighter. We have Lady Red, our frontline assassin rogue. We have Buzz, our insectoid mage, and we have Whack-Tongue, our lizard throwing and missile weapon rogue. So we are gonna go ahead and jump on in. Mount Grimrock. A towering spire looms above the clouds, a weathered rock that has stood tall for ages. Longer than the histories of men have been written, it is a desolate place now, only remembered when things need to be discarded and forgotten. An airship struggles to gain altitude as it floats toward the peak. Four prisoners bound by heavy chains emerge from the ship. The court accuses them of terrible, treasonous deeds, but by the grace of the king, their crimes shall be forgiven atop Mount Grimrock. Their final trial is at hand. Numerous prisoners have received their pardons here, yet none have returned to live their life in freedom. They are at the very top of the world, and below them only darkness and justice awaits. As they get sparted into this pit, oh dear. As they are plunged down the open maw at the peak, the crimes are absolved. Everyone before them has perished in the guts of the mountain, but will you be able to lead them through the dark and to the freedom that awaits at the base of Mount Grimrock? Our legend has begun. This is not my first time playing, thank you very much. I don't need the tutorial. Alright, so this game is actually played with both mouse and keyboard. Your standard movement is your WASD for the four directions: W forward, S backwards, A to the left, D to the right. To turn, you actually press the Q and E buttons, respectively. Now, explaining magic, the way this works is first you have to have the ability to cast a spell. So I can cast this first air magic spell, but see how it has question marks there? I actually have to find a spell scroll that will that will tell me the runes to be able to cast the spell, because I have to make sure that I select the right runes, otherwise the spell fizzles. And without knowing what runes make up what spell, I won't be able to cast those spells. The other great thing about this game is that it is very exploration heavy, and a lot of it has to do with solving puzzles and locating different secrets. Like, for example, this right here opens up the door to this Cthulhu statue right here. Secret found. And we got some lurker boots. And pop this in here. A shuriken, a throwing weapon, we'll give to our throwing rogue. Lurker boots, evasion +5. Skilled thief can move completely silently when wearing these boots. This is going to go to our frontline rogue to give her some more evasion. Alright. So as you can see, the dungeon is quite dark, and so one thing that we're going to have to do is find torches and collect them. Choose your fate. perish in this cell or pick up the torch. I think we'll go ahead and pick up the torch. If you hand an active torch to one of your players, it will light up the area around you. But if you take it away or put it into their pack, then you have no light. This becomes pretty important later on whenever it just gets pitch black without it. You'll also see how it says that the torch is currently bright. They do dim and fade out over time, so you will have to keep that in mind, which is why it's usually good to try and collect as many as you can. We'll go ahead and pull the chain. I do like to try and look around corners. You can kind of see a little bit, as you never know exactly if there's going to be a monster or something around the corner. Peasant's tunic and peasant's breeches. A little bit of protection since our mage is squishy. Go ahead and give it to him. Okay. Our first weapon. And pass off the torch to frontline rogue. Cudgel. It's a mace. There's a good attack power, but that accuracy, that's gonna hurt. And grab this extra torch here. Might as well just call us Crunk, because we're pulling the lever. Oh, another thing that you will notice is that you have food. There is a hunger system. If your food bar turns red on any of your characters, whenever you click this button here to rest, the triple Z's, you will not gain health and you will not gain energy. The sleeping mechanic really is the only way, outside of, I think, like health potions, to be able to heal yourself and to get lost energy back quickly. So keeping your characters topped up with food is going to be important. So this right here is our first puzzle. So that I picked up the rock, we're going to go ahead and place it down on this pressure plate. Just leave it there. Okay. Let's have a look at the map. Cool thing about the map is if you want to leave notes, you can left click on the map and type out a note in case you need to come back to something. We're not gonna mess with that, however. We are gonna go ahead and close the book though. Go ahead and create a save game here. There we go. Let's head this way. Ah, key. We'll likely need that. Go ahead and give this rock to our throwing guy. Search the walls. So you never know what could be on them. Select our key and open up the door. Loose rock. Here's a loose rock. What do I do with it? No, I'm just kidding. think I may be talking about this right here. Kind of like what we had earlier. Let's see. We are at 8.6 of his 75 kilos. Go ahead and hand the key to our mage since they're a little useless at the moment. A snail. Escargot, anyone? I've heard it's quite rubbery and kind of tastes almost like oysters. Haven't had it myself, though. We're gonna go this way. Ah. Pick up this throwing knife. And open him up. Head back this way. And you kind of want to remain mobile, because they will move in on you, and they can sometimes flank you, and if they do, then not only can the back part of your party get hit, but they can also trap you. Ah, here's our first piece of food. A snail slice. Yummy. Right, what do we have back here? We have some leather boots, some leather pants, and a knife. Attack power of 5. This will be good for her since we're going with daggers on her. And that is a dagger. Let's see. Protection plus 3, protection plus 4. Let's go ahead and give him a little bit of protection. But I also want to make sure that she gets as much protection as possible, so he can take a few hits. Okay. See how our torch is doing. It's still bright. Okay. Missed. Missed that time. And move this here. Wait for them to come around. And nope, looks like there's another one back there too. Oh, missed it. Oof. Missed it. Not bad. Go ahead and pick those back up. Distribute some of this food around. Actually, bring this up. I see you coming around that corner. Miss twice. That wasn't a good round. Come on. There we go. Wow, I am just sucking on this one. That one wasn't too bad. Ooh. The one who seems to be hitting is my throwing guy. Although, I've gotten a few criticals from both rogues and, ouch, Beef got hit. And put you there, you there. Okay. Yes. Now a quick look at the map. Looks like we've explored everything back here, so the only way to move is forward. So we're going to need a key here. Take a quick look at these walls. Nothing. Okay. Okay, looks like we've got another rock to be thrown, some more food, sandals, a measly +1 protection, but protection nonetheless. Loincloth, what does this say? -1 willpower, +1 attack power. I know who this is going to. Only the most self-confident of warriors can be seen on the battlefield wearing nothing but this garment. Well, we're going to go ahead and give it to our Minotaur here. Although, to be honest, I would think that the minus willpower would be those who come against the Minotaur if he is as much of a bull as he is portrayed as. Just because I don't think many male combatants would really find that to be the best thing to come up against. Okay, some bread and another rock. Okay, pull the chain. What do we have? To close the pit, something needs fly. Well, I sure as heck can't fly, so we'll just throw a rock across. Grab the key, give it to our mage as usual. Come back over. I do not like the look of that face. That is a face that only a mother could truly love. Gross. Heal my sight. Sounds to me like we're gonna have to put something in those eye sockets. Let's go this way. What do we have? What am I looking at? Still bright. Okay. Oh, what are you? Some sort of creepy looking tree fungus thing. Oof. Not like the look of you. Die already. Goodness gracious. A herder cap. Whoa, there's a second one there. Looks like I can't pick those up just yet, and ow, they hurt. I am out of ammo. Okay. Alright. Surely there's no more in here. And put you up. Just in case, we're gonna close that door. Because they can and will come up behind you if they suspect that you are around. Oh, look, there's more of them. I think we need to open that door again. Because this is definitely not a place you want to get surrounded in. Back and forth, back and forth. A lot of mobile combat. lucky on that one. Got lucky again because he moved. Head in. And that hit our dagger rogue. How dare. Beef is getting a little bit hammered here. Okay. Looks like we were able to get those two taken care of as well. So with that, we're going to go ahead and close this door, because I think we're going to go ahead and rest in here. I see that. How do we get to it? Grim Cap. Delicious mushroom, commonly found in damp underground caves. The legendary master chef of Northampton Palace values them highly as an important ingredient in his finest soups. Lovely. Tar bead, a rare herb that grows in swamps and other moist areas. It is known for its potent healing properties. Oh, that's nice. Okay, go ahead and give that to him. Oh, it's a button. And looks like we have ourselves another secret. Cave nettle. A fairly common herb that flourishes in dark places. It is used to treat snake bites in a prepared form. We'll go ahead and give that to him since he already has one. Dagger. Attack power 7, accuracy +5, and a speed of 20. Oh yeah, we are definitely replacing her knife. Looks like this torch is all but done. So we'll go ahead and drop that. And hand her a fresh one. And we'll go ahead and come back into this room and rest. Okay, we're all healed up. I think we're going to go ahead and eat. And I think we'll go ahead and save. Alright, so we have a blue gem. We'll be looking for another one somewhere. So that closes that. I see the slug. Wonder if we can get him. It'd be hilarious if we can drop him. Come on, Sluggy. Come on, Slug. We did. We got him. Why would there be this back here if there wasn't? Okay. What have we here? A scroll of fire burst. Okay, so here we go. So requires fire magic 2. We have fire magic 2. So it looks like to do this spell. Kaboom. Okay. We now have a scroll of fire burst. Okay, and we've got another loincloth and a tattered cloak. +2 to evasion. Okay, let's put that on you. You're not gonna get hit very much, that's for sure. Okay. Bring it on. Looks like we are doing well now. That's not good. I said she wasn't going to get hit, and I am getting proven wrong at every opportunity. Another blue gem. I wonder... Okay. But let's take a look in here. Aha! Wonder what that opened for us. Take these back. Let's head back this way. Don't see anything different. Unless it's back this way? Because we pushed the button. We're not opening that just yet. Well, we've got plenty of health to be able to take this fall, but man, oof, that hurts. Oh god, I did not realize that there was something behind me. You're definitely gonna have to rest after this. Okay. Peasant's cap. Protection +1. I mean, he's already got the peasant's gear going, so go ahead and do that. Looks like I cannot reach through there to grab that. This was a waste of time. Well, except I got experience. Unless there's a second button that I have to push somewhere. Oh. It just opens up the door. Okay. That's not very helpful. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and oh, dang. Hello. Ow, okay. I am getting my butt handed to me. Ow. Okay. That was tough. Got a shield. Got a spear. And we got his throwing weapons back. Let's head into here. Let's see what these shields do. Evasion +5. So let's go ahead and hand it to him, I suppose. It's a reach weapon. Okay. So, I wonder if I can, in case, well, no, we're going to be using spells with you. In case you run out of ammunition, let's give it to you. First, let's explore everything. Oh, another scroll. Doors of iron. Great rewards can be found behind these doors. To gain access, look carefully for small details and use your wits. Okay. There we go. I imagine that was what it was talking about. Another secret. A wand. Requires spellcraft 1. Okay. Energy plus 5. A beautifully crafted wooden wand that can be used to channel a wizard's energy. Yeah, we're going to be using that. This magical staff is a powerful weapon when wielded by a potent mage. Well, I think we know where your first... one of your first skills is going to go into. How did you not level up too? You have enough points. Huh. Speaking of, we'll get to that in just a bit. Definitely into daggers. And let's just put them all into daggers for the moment. For you... suppose... put 2 in there. 2 in there. Okay. What is this? Game saved. Okay. Another scroll. Touch to regain health and restore life. Okay. Scroll of Poison Cloud. This requires Earth Magic 3. This torch is dim. So let's replace it. Okay. Give you that info scroll. You that info scroll. I honestly don't know if I want to give her... Keep y'all up front here. And that looks like a way down. So we're going to go ahead and create another save file. Always good to have multiple save files with these types of games. Well, that's right, we need to level him up too. Let's put 2 into unarmed combat, another into armors. We don't know what kind of weapons he's going to be using yet. So let's continue adding to armor. And let's go ahead and overwrite that save right quick. As this looks like a way down, I think this is a good place to stop for now. Thank you all for watching, and if you enjoyed the journey thus far, please give this video a like, subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet, and leave a comment down below if you want to see more of this game, or if you want to see me play more games in general. Now, before I go, we can only imagine just how uncomfortable it must have been to be yeeted down into a damp dungeon like this, especially with skeletons and snails all roaming around. Our heroes would have nothing to worry about, however, if they were wearing a shirt as comfortable as those made by my incredible friends who run Atomic Cotton. They make fantastic shirts with the most incredible prints. horror t-shirts with art made by fans for fans. I'll put a link to their website in the description below. In the meantime, I hope you'll have a good one, and goodbye.